All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Magic Mermaid here. Thanks for joining in. This reading is going to be the May monthly tarot scope for all of my Cancers, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and or rising signs, okay? So, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Put on my post notifications. Also, drop a comment below to let me know what you think. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. Follow me on Twitter at The Magic Mermaid, okay? And we're going to go ahead and begin, okay? So what do we have for Cancer in the month of May? Okay, Cancer. So, coming into the month of May, first off, you have the Devil card. So, some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn person or even maybe a Virgo person. This could be Taurus also. But the Devil card represents some sort of addiction, some sort of obsession. It also represents very lusty behavior, okay? So some of you could be becoming obsessed with some type of situation, okay? Or you may be stuck in a toxic cycle with somebody. This also represents karmic partners. So let's continue on and see what we have here for my Cancers in the month of May. You know, this could represent some sort of toxic, obsessive, or addictive behavior, okay? Page of Cups. So some of you who are dating an earth sign, that earth sign is, you know, getting in touch with you. They're trying to meet up with you. They're trying to link with you. This doesn't have to be an earth sign. This could just be the first person that comes to mind when you hear this, okay? They're trying to link up with you. They're trying to do the things that you guys usually do when you link up and stuff. And, you know, they're just trying to communicate to you how they feel about you. But at the same time, I do feel like with the Devil card being there, you know, it may be a manipulative tactic, you know, communicating with you in order to get you back in their good graces, or communicating with you to deceive you or make you only see one perspective or one side of a certain situation, okay? So, because Page of Cups is definitely communications about love. It's emails, it's text messages, it's, you know, conversations, you know, about like, oh, this is how I feel about you. Nothing deep, nothing too deep, just very lighthearted, flirty type of communication, okay? So communicating with a person who may be obsessed with you, or a person that you may be obsessed with, or a person that you've been stuck in a toxic cycle with, or your karmic partner, okay? This person could also be like popping up at your workspace or popping up at your house like, hey, it's me, you know. Maybe they're trying to catch you in the act. You got King of Swords and then you got the Hermit. So maybe they're trying to catch you in the act. Maybe they're trying to catch you with another person because they're like, you know, Cancer is not giving me any attention. So I need to figure out what's going on with Cancer. So I'm going to pop up at Cancer's house. I want to see what's going on here, because if it's something going on that I don't like, then I'm going to start some trouble. You know, it could be that type of situation. And then, but you have the King of Swords. So I feel like this person's going to get in contact with you, Cancer. But with the King of Swords, you're going to just be very like blunt about how you feel about the situation. Very blunt and very logical. you know, which this person is more than likely not used to getting that from you, that logical side of you, Cancer. So you're very much like, no, this is what it is. This is what's going on here. And 1 + 1 = 2. And if you don't like it, then that's not my problem. You need to take that up with the mathematicians who created language and math and all that good stuff, you know. So you're just being very, I don't want to say cold, but you're being very like, no, like, I know what's going on here. I know what I want. Like, I'm no longer being fooled by anything, you know. I have clarity within this situation at this point. So it's like, whatever you're trying to feed me to manipulate me, whatever you're trying to tell me to manipulate me, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because, you know, I'm very head over heart right now. Like, yes, I may love you, or I may have very strong feelings for you, but at the same time, what you're telling me is not aligned with what you're showing me. So, you know, I got to draw a line, and that's where you have to stand. Okay. With the Hermit card, you know, so you may be reflecting and contemplating on this situation a lot this month in May. You know, just thinking about, I feel like, Cancer, you're going to be thinking about how much time you've invested in this situation and how you actually feel about this person. I feel like you're really taking inventory of all the like misfortunes and mishappenings in this situation, you know, and you're just like, you know, you're using it as fuel to keep you in a logical space. Like, you don't want to be overly emotional. Like, you're tired of being overly emotional in this situation. You're tired of being emotionally manipulated in this situation. So you're like, obviously, if this person knows how to emotionally manipulate me so well, then I need to switch gears and switch to my logical mind instead of my emotional mind. Because obviously this person has never dealt with my logical mind. So that's what I'm about to do, you know, because I need to have the advantage. Okay, so you're contemplating new love. So you're contemplating moving on to something new, to starting a new relationship somewhere else, or you're actually more focused on, I need to go where I'm happy. But this is like potential energy. So unless the next card pops out to say that, that doesn't mean that this actually happens. This is mainly like how you feel underneath the surface. Is like, I want new love. Like, I'm reflecting on, you know, the actual relationship that I do want. Like, I want a new beginning with someone. Like, you really feel it deeply resonating in your heart space that this is your desire. You know, I want new love. So you're coming to the realization that you are definitely getting to a new point of being over this situation. You're just like, wow, I really just want something new. Like, I don't want this to keep on taking up my time, my space, and my attention. It's really not putting me in a good space. It's really not making me feel like how I want to feel. And I'm just noticing that. Like, I'm just being more and more aware of the way that I feel when I'm around you or when I'm not around you. And, you know, it's not good. Okay? 8 of Swords, okay? So to finish off, Cancer, you have the 8 of Swords, which is saying that you feel restricted. So in some way, you feel trapped in this situation. You may feel like you need this person. Maybe they help you financially. Maybe they help you with stability at home. Maybe they help you. Go downstairs, please. Sorry, Cancers. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so you may feel restricted. You may feel a little bit trapped in this situation. Like, you can't really see a way for you to get out. Or you may have been feeling like, wow, I've been trying to really get out of this situation for so long. I've been trying to manifest new relationships. But you're also seeing that you can't even, you know, every new relationship that you try to manifest, it never actually works out because you have to all the way detach from this situation before that will even come to fruition. So you're definitely feeling very restricted. You're feeling a little bit trapped. You're feeling a little bit blocked by this situation. You know, this month is really hard for you to see the light out, you know. So, but one thing about the Eight of Swords is that it's a self-imposed prison. So no one is actually holding you. You know, you just have to figure out like how to empower yourself and to take your energy back, take your power back, and then you will see the tunnel out of this situation, okay? But you're always exactly where you need to be, Cancer. So however you feel right now is going to be the motivation and the catalyst to get you to that space of where you actually want to be, to catapult you out of this situation, if that is what's meant to happen. Okay, so let me get the advice for Cancers. Let me get the advice for Cancers. So yeah, like I said, Cancer, definitely reflecting on wanting and really desiring a new relationship, a new situation elsewhere probably, you know, but just feeling really restricted and trapped, okay? So what is the advice for all of my Cancers? What is the advice for all of my Cancers? Okay, the Tower. Okay, so the advice is, you know, sudden awakening, sudden changes. So these are changes that are like, you know, just kind of shock your whole experience that you weren't necessarily ready for, but you can see the bigger picture of why they're happening. So, you know, this could be saying like, you know, it's time to wake up, Cancer. What's the advice for all my Cancers? It's time to wake up. And it's time to understand that you have to actually put together some sort of get out plan, you know, some sort of plan that actually re-empowers you and helps you to gain your power back. I mean, and no one actually ever really has your power. It's just the mentality that we think that they do, okay? And so because we think that they have our power to some extent, we begin to give it away to them willingly. So it's about sudden shock of you realizing, you know, this is advice. So it's like you need to realize in which the ways that you have been willingly giving your power to this person. And so you're going to be awakening up to that this month and seeing like, oh, in this way I've been giving this person my power. In this way I've been giving. As you do it, you're going to be like, oh, that's the way I've been doing it. Oh, that's the way I've been doing it. Okay, these are the things like I need to cut that shit out. I need to figure out how to, you know, empower myself and stand up on my own, okay? So this could be a situation where codependency is definitely affecting the situation. Okay, so advice for Cancers. Advice for Cancers in the month of May. Advice for Cancers. Okay, Knight of Wands. So this is like suddenly realizing like that you need to move forward. Like that you need to walk away from this situation. It's like it's really shocking to you. It's really shocking to you. It's like, but you're understanding. This is the advice. This is the advice. You need to understand that it's time for you to move forward and to really detach and let go of this situation. Like, you know, sometimes we hold on to situations because we're in hopes that they're right on the edge of change. We're right on the brink of change, or that something is going to change and nothing's going to change. You need to move forward towards your happiness because this situation is keeping you stagnated and it's keeping you stuck. And this situation is not going to do what you think it's going to do. Okay, so that's your advice. Let me get 3 of these. Yeah, so you need to suddenly realize that you need to move forward because This is not the happiness that you're looking for. The happiness that you're looking for is out there though. Okay? But you're not getting any closer to it by staying in this situation, you know? You're not attracting it to you. You're not magnetizing it to you. You know, you're stuck running in place. This is okay, Cancer. There's nothing wrong with this. You don't need to be ashamed of yourself. You don't need to have guilt. You just need to be aware of the new information that's coming in and do with it as you may, which is figure out the steps that would help you to move forward. And it's one step at a time. It's not like you need to do a complete 360. No, it's one step at a time, one action at a time, one movement at a time. Okay? Every step gets you closer to your goal, but you just take a step. Just take one step, whatever that one step is. And then after you do that, then you take another. And then the next day, you take another. It doesn't have to be all at once. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So this is a situation that is changing you on a deep, 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 deep level. So you are going to feel this. You're going to feel yourself detaching from this situation, from this person. So for everybody, I just want to say this does not have to be a relationship. I mean, a love relationship. Like this could be a situation with your parents. This could be a situation with your job. This could be a situation with, you know, whatever. Okay? But there's a deep transformation happening here. You're going to literally feel your heart chakra detach from the situation and say no more. Say no more. Say no more. This is not what I want. Like, I don't want this anymore. Come on now. You know this isn't it. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. Your true north is where you're destined to go. So don't overthink it. The process is already happening for you, Cancer. You just have to not resist it. So stop clinging on to old structures. That's definitely what the Tower means. Stop clinging on to old structures and allow them to fall away. So the thing is already falling away, but Cancer, you might find yourself resisting it a little bit or kind of clinging on to it. And it's just telling you that that's not necessary because it's happening regardless of if you cling on to it or not. But if you do cling on to it, you're causing yourself pain and suffering. So, you know, the way to not suffer is to detach. Okay? Which means be objective to it. Have no dog in the race. You know? And final card for Cancer. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Everything we just talked about in this reading. So you can feel this whole transformation happening. You can feel yourself transforming, you know, and feeling like, I really want something new. I need to detach. This is causing me suffering. This is causing me pain. I really feel restricted. I need to empower myself. I need to take the next step forward. One step at a time. It's not going to happen all at once. It's not a 360 deal. It's a process, but I need to not resist the process. I need to flow into the process and allow it to happen. Detach. Okay? Cancer, that is your May monthly tarot scope. I hope that this deeply resonates with you. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys next month. All right?